Alright, so Mr. Bill here for Bass Griller, and the final video they wanted me to do was a 15-minute track writing challenge. So I thought about it for a minute, and I think what I'm going to do is try and get the computer to do most of the work for me. So I'm just going to set a timer here on my phone, so stopwatch start. I'm going to sit that over here. So we are at 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Alright, let's go. So what I'm going to do, we used this already in this series. I'm going to use ColorFlex to try and generate a melody. And I would say for this, I'm not going to expect to get any really cool thing going on for the moment. I'm just going to try my hardest to, I don't know, get some idea happening. So I'm just going to get Reactor to try and generate the idea for me, and then I can just embellish parts of it for 10 minutes or so, and we'll see how we go. So with this ColorFlex thing, we can basically use one of these presets, or we can make our own thing. J Hinden Color Funk. How's this sound? So basically, basically, god damn it. If we keep highlighting sections here, we can highlight different zones. And these zones are going to be where the notes can sort of arpeggiate through. And then that MIDI that it's creating is getting fed here into Operator. Let's try a different preset. And we can lock this to scales. So let's say we lock it to D, I don't know, harmonic minor. So actually, you know what, I'm going to do everything with synths just for the sake of it, because I like the idea of doing everything with synths. So I'm going to make just a simple snare sound with Operator. It's not going to be like a full banging neuro snare with tons of processing. It's going to be more of a laid back IDM snare. Let's use that as some sort of percussive element, just a sort of percussive, maybe we can make it FM. And then let's make a snare out of this second layer here, and this is just literally going to be probably some sort of filtered noise. Let's go noise white. So the difference between noise white and noise looped is this just loops a sample and this generates white noise. So I don't even know how the tempo is working. Okay, so it seems like it's trying to do some sort of 3/4 thing. I'm not really sure how to change that on here. I guess we could probably... Yeah, not really sure. Surely there's a way to do it there. The variations maybe, or oh, here we go, the speed. So all these speeds are on 1 divided by 12. Maybe we could put these on 16, and then it would be in instead of 3/4, it would be in 4/4. So let's make this one an 8th note. Maybe let's make this one a 16th note, sorry, a 32nd note. And let's make this one like a quarter note, and then maybe another 8th note. That sounds a bit whack. Let's just make them all 16th notes. pro tip, if it's sounding whack, just change it a little bit until it doesn't sound whack. I kind of want to try it as eighth notes too. I know I'm spending a lot of time messing around with this thing here, which I probably shouldn't do. If I'm trying to do a track challenge, I probably should just power through these kind of things, but I don't really want to move on unless I like it, and I don't know, these guys wanted me to do something track challenge, so I'm going to put echo on here. And then I'm going to write a chord progression over the top. So we could actually do the chord progression, I think, with ColorFlex too, but I'm going to be a little bit more, I think, intentional about it. So what I would usually do with a chord progression is just start off with some form of harmony. So, and we don't necessarily have to use electric. Maybe we could use something like Zebra 2. Turn the delay off. So let's just do some octaves to begin. And then embellish the chords and make them a bit more interesting. And for some reason this is maybe too random now because I'm not hearing notes quite a lot of the time. And let's turn the randomness just off, I guess. Oh, this one is soloed, that's why. And then instead of looping this chord progression, let's change it up a bit. Sometimes what I like to do is pick these top notes and invert them to voice it differently. So we could invert these too, maybe. It sounds a bit more jazzy and stuff too. If we make the velocity on these lower, it won't sound so like bitey on the first notes. Getting there melodically a little bit. So now what we could do is perhaps, like, if we treat this as percussion, maybe add like one more percussion channel. I want to layer this actually with an actual piece of noise that isn't so filtered. How do I not touch the filter? It doesn't matter. No time to figure that out. Maybe we could add just a piece of white noise here. And then do some like hi-hat related stuff. That's just one of these basic bitch white noise hi-hats. Some volume envelope, some velocity related thing going on. I don't like that chord. Maybe we could just invert this one and change the root. I might open this filter a bit too. And then perhaps we could do some random beat repeaty stuff to the percussion. So we could put, say, some LFOs here just after it. And we could map these to stuff like the grid and just make the depth really small and the rate really slow. So I have like 30 seconds left, I believe. And again, we could do similar things here. Instead of mapping it to grid, just map it to things like interval and offset it. So it's kind of between 1 and 3, 4 bars, something like that. And then maybe variation, we could do a similar thing. And gate maybe as well. Basically try and make it as random as, well, not random, but, you know, conditional as possible. And maybe the offset could be a good one to do as well. But then actually offset this LFO so it doesn't go too far away from 0. And then what if I put this beat repeat types thing on everything? So all of these, I guess, yeah, have the same mappings, but they will all be doing their own random sort of thing. Even the chords, or actually, maybe we'll leave the chords alone. Yeah, we'll leave the chords alone, and then see how that sounds. Cool, so that's my 15 minutes up. I'm kind of happy with what I got done in 15 minutes, I would say. So let me call this a Bass Gorilla 15-minute track challenge. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the series. Catch you later.